Hey mommy, hey mommy, hey mommy, hey mommy, hey mommy, you sexy. Hey mommy, you sexy. Hey mommy, you sexy. Hey mommy, you beautiful. Hey mommy. Hello, welcome back to Driving with the Gemini. This is your host, Marlene Gonzalez. I'm gonna try to clip this here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Hi guys, welcome back to Driving with the Gemini. This is your host, Marlene Gonzalez. If I look a little crazy, I'm sorry. I've been just going back and forth today. I have my little laptop here for whatever I need, right? And I think, yeah, I'm recording. I'm just trying to test out the water, see what is available to me as of right now. But I really just want to say Feliz Semana Santa, and I hope everyone's doing pretty good on this, last week of March. We just had our full moon, right? And I just kind of went on Instagram and tried to ask you. I don't know why. Just that was a bizarre, dramatic change, huh? But I basically went on Instagram and I tried to ask you guys questions to see what you guys wanted to know, and not a lot of you guys participated, which I guess, right? Whatever. But um someone I think for concept, like, why are people so sensitive nowadays? Are you talking about me? No, I'm joking. I don't know, actually. I feel like everyone has, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this world lately. Let me let me move over. Actually, I'm not really sure what's going on. I feel like everyone is kind of like finally catching up to the groove of what's going on in the world, and like because of technology being so advanced and us being more exposed to like different outlets, how me and Jomar were saying in the last episode. If you guys haven't heard it, tune in. I think you guys will like it. We basically touched on like how society, not society, I'm sorry, how social media has affected society. And I think that's one of the reasons why. I know it's not the same as how when we grew up, because obviously we were like the silent generation, or our parents were the silent generation, and we're the ones that talk now. So why are people so sensitive? I don't think they're sensitive. I think that now people have a more comfortable blanket to allow them to be more sensitive to they're just allowed to be more vulnerable nowadays. Maybe it's not the answer you're looking for, Percon. I'm so sorry, but my logical Gemini brain just wants to like throw so much knowledge at you or everyone. But that I believe Daisy asked, what has been like my biggest accomplishment yet? Um, to this day, I want to say, if you want to speak materialistically wise, I guess maintaining my home and my car and like that aspect. But if you want to speak more like as of me and myself, and I think I would go and I would say that I'm proud of myself, of my mental awareness, my self acceptance, my confidence, and honestly, being a mom. I think just finally accepting myself as a mom, as a leader, as the head of the household. Just I feel like I'm finally, like, this year I'm gonna name this episode growing up. I actually just wrote about this in my journal. How I kind of, as I get older, am stepping into a role that I was supposed to step in as soon as I guess had Leilani, but there were so much obstacles along the way that just backtracked me or made me very, I want to say, mentally immature, and just I didn't know a lot of stuff. right? So I think me finally accepting who I truly am and the goddess that I am, and not, in a cocky way, but more in like, okay, like this is who you are, and just accept it and just play your role, right? Also, I think a moment, and what would and then Daisy also asked, and honestly, Daisy, congratulations to you, and like God bless you and your family, because it's just so beautiful. Like, I just love to see love, and like you are doing your thing. Like, you're a mother of three now. The baby's not. She has a baby on the way. She has two boys, and now she's gonna be a girl mom. So that's so beautiful. It's actually so cute, because like you have two boys and then one girl, and I grew up being the oldest sister and then two boys. My brothers, obviously. And congratulations, God bless your family. And you asked me what I would tell my younger self. Like, what? It is crazy, because I've always been the one to ask everyone, like, hey, like, what would you tell your younger self? So you really, like, oh, you really made me feel like I don't even know. I guess you had me in a chokehold. I'm not gonna lie. I would tell my younger self, just keep going. Just keep going. It's gonna get harder, but you're gonna get stronger. And the person that you are becoming, you're gonna be so proud of her. And that I'm not alone. Oh, my eye is twitching. That I'm not alone. That's what I would tell my younger self. I feel like for a lot of my time, or my grown up life, I felt like I've been alone, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, exactly, whatever." You could still be you could still be in a room full of people and feel completely alone. That is something that I've viewed, because I'm not the only person that feels that way, right? Let me see. Someone else asked, what is someone else? I don't even know. I didn't even take a picture of it, but yeah. So I'm 27 years old today. I mean, this year I go to the big 2-8. Woo-hoo! We're outside. That's why I'm always joking that I'm 21, because I'm really not that young. But hey, it's not the age that matters, is how you feel. Keep that in mind. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys are excited for what's to come. I have a lot of exciting projects. I'm actually going to bring Destiny on my pod, which is going to be so exciting. She's an entrepreneur, a beauty guru, and she's just killing the game. She's outside. Bro. And I'm excited for you guys to just come along with my journey. I am exposing myself a little bit more in this realm, right? Because podcasting is not just only audio, but like, obviously, as a visual person, you want to see more content, and you want to see the person behind with the voice or whatever. So this is me. This is Marlene Gonzalez, your host to Giant with the Gemini. I actually been thinking about this idea of me creating a podcast for quite some time now. And, I don't think that God had me ready back then, because I'm a big, like, journal person. Like, I like to write my ideas, I like to dump my ideas, I like to just manifest, right? That's a big word, manifest. So I had wrote down, like, I wanted to create a podcast, I wanted to be on YouTube, like, this is what I want to pursue my career in. And along my journey to getting here, I've actually tried different various outlets, right? So this is not like my last source. I'm still trying to expand myself, because I'm a person that is open to many new ideas and creative outlets. So I've tried, actually, when I was pregnant with Lonnie, I went to school one or two semesters to be a teacher. So I took communication, I took early education, I did all that stuff, but there's a moment in my life. I was actually pregnant with Lonnie. I don't know if I said that just now, but there's a moment and period of my time where I had to sit myself down, and this might be a weakness of mine. It's a weakness. It's not on my. It is, but where I basically asked myself, I'm like, do you really feel like you can go on and take care of another person's kid like if they were your own? Because I feel like teachers are very, very important in your development, because not everyone has the chance to have like this blanket of comfort, or this blanket of love, or like, or even safety at home, right? And like you hear like the rappers, or you hear people growing up like, oh, my teacher said that I would never be nothing, or like teachers just really plant seeds into your head, that into your mind, that make that you carry on and sprout when you're older, you know? So like I know that I probably would have been a great teacher, but I don't know. Me and patience are not very buddy buddy. I don't know, right? So then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do that, because what if I'm not really, I am good with kids, but I feel like I'm just not as patient or loving as other people are. Um, so then I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go on that in that route. So then what did I do? I also tried doing the real estate thing, and as a single mom or on my own, having to balance out like either money or like time into one plate is difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. And maybe I make it harder on myself, because I just feel like 0 to like 9 years old is a very impactful time in your kid's life. And then Lonnie's 7 years old, so I have maybe like one more year, right? I could probably start school now and pursue my career. Um, but like I've always been a person that always have been open to many like ideas. And I can go on, the list goes on and on of what I wanted to try, what I think I want to try. And honestly, I'm just gonna tell you right now, do it. Just whatever you want to do, just try it, right? Because along the way, you're gonna be handed tools to that you're gonna keep no matter what. You're gonna keep, because everything that I've tried, I even tried to do lashes. Like I love this beauty industry and all that stuff, but when I had to practice, and Destiny actually, I took a class with her. The mail's at the door. Mailman, mailman. I took classes with her, and when I had to practice at home and everything got settled and all this stuff, and I had to go through every single strand of hair, I was just like, yeah, this is not for me. I don't have the patience. I I struggle a lot with my patience, as you could tell. I don't have the patience. I don't have the energy. I just my fingers, like I don't want to go lash through lash through lash lash lash. Like that's just not something that I want to, I think, pursue. I'm not sure, but I didn't go forward with it. But I mean, if I could have, I would have wanted to. If I wanted to, I would have. If he wanted to, he would. Just kidding. So, guys, sometimes we need to not listen to that quote so necessarily, so intensely. But so yeah, it handed me different tools, different outlets, different people, different things along my journey now, right? And just try whatever, even if you're scared, just go for it, try it. Maybe if you don't like it, that's okay. It will lead you to a door, a different door, to help, so so I wrote it down. I was like, okay, what can be my name for my podcast, this and that. And I've had Heaven Sent, because I was in my spiritual journey. Well, I'm still in my spiritual journey. It goes on. Sorry, there's someone at the door. Um, where was I? Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. My train of thought, my track of thought. Mm, so I had my podcast name right. I had Heaven Sent. What was Heaven Sent? There was gonna be a flower, and then the flower petals was gonna be like different things that my podcast was about. Then I think I should probably bring my journal, right? I should have brought my journal, but it's upstairs. I'm not gonna go upstairs right now to look for it. I had different names, and then I actually wanted to do it with one of my friends, but life got in the way. She wasn't like 100%. Until one day, I was just like, you know what? Let me just do it. Let me just do it. And if it works, it works. If it sticks. And if it doesn't stick, like, what do people say, right? To like get in this industry of content creating, be consistent, like what you do, find your niche, and just it's okay. And also, I know I always say this, but Nash, she was in one of my episodes. It's called Cheers with Nashali Bayona. She said something to me when I was trying to go into the industry of beauty, and I was like, well, like I'm scared because like the beauty industry seems so scary because it's so competitive and everyone's like doing like similar things, blah blah blah. Like I just had all these excuses that kept coming, rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And you know what she said? She just calmly said to me, she said, "Really, you're gonna find your tribe, and your tribe will follow you because I don't know if she gave me this example, but it's true, right?" And then I'm taking myself out of I'm detaching myself, and now I'm placing myself out and just experiencing different things, right? Because a lot of people do hair. She is a hairstylist and a makeup artist, but I had to try different kinds of hairstylists to get to my hairstylist because that's the person that I had the best experience in. Like it was just great. We clicked. It was good, and I found my person, and I've stuck with her. Like this is just her. Like that's her. She got it. Ooh, packed. And it made me gain some sort of confidence to keep going and just allow myself to just do it. And also the Nike sign, just do it, just do it. It just was like, okay, what are you so scared of? Because I've always been the shy girl that wanted to blend in and just wanted to not stand out. And I've always been so private with my life, which I still am, but obviously you guys get to see a little bit more, which is nice for me to get out of my comfort zone. So yeah. So then I am just created driving with the Gemini because I love to drive. I love to drive. In my car, I just am like myself through and through. So you're gonna see videos of me here in my couch, in the comfort of my own home, in my car. Lambo, if you're listening, like yeah, could send me a car, a Lambo truck in a black color or maybe white. Like I'm open to every color. So I could record and I could sponsor you. Lambo, just hit me up. Um, yeah. So then I'm like, okay, driving. I like driving. I love it. And then I was like, I'm a Gemini, and I want to, debunk some of these things that people talk about. And there's not a name called driving with a Gemini. You hear everything else but driving with a Gemini or driving with something. So I was like, let me give myself my own name, my own niche, my own creative outlet, and let's just start. So here I am, and this is my name, and I'm Marlene, and we just talk about everything here. You're gonna hear about, oh my god, like the cargo ship crashing into the Baltimore Bridge, the Maryland Bridge. Like that's insane, right? We're gonna talk about stuff that happened on the news. Also, just quick little like side note, that situation reminded me of two movies. One was Leave the World Behind, and then the second was um the movie Nowhere. Watch it on Netflix, guys. It's just like I have no words for the movie Nowhere. For Leave the World Behind, I have my own conspiracy theories that I've created in my head, that I've heard, that I've gathered. Also, that I'm a very conspiracy theorist. I know people probably think I'm weird because of that, but whatever. This is who I am. This is who we're gonna get. There's nothing more. Believe the watch Nowhere on Netflix. It's a great movie. It's just about a girl in a container ship. Whatever, you guys get my Spanish. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about like important stuff that happened in the news. We're gonna talk about a lot about mental awareness, mental health, and self acceptance. And I'm gonna hand you guys tools and what has helped me. We're gonna talk about breakups. We're gonna talk about how to live a single life, how to live a married life, and just culture. A lot of culture. I like to talk a lot about my culture and my daughter, obviously, my family. And yeah, I'm gonna try to post more content with my family and my background so you guys could get a better understanding of who I am and what I have to offer, to see if you guys want to take a bite of the plate on my table. No say, right? No say. And yeah, and a lot of Spanglish. I'm gonna try. Mi español no está muy bien, so por eso hablo más inglés que español, pero mi gente, si quieres escuchar más videos en español, just message me. Just shoot me a DM. Follow me on No Twitter Marlene. Follow me on Drive with the Gemini on Instagram. You could look me up on Facebook. Now we're now gonna be on YouTube. We're now on Apple Podcasts. So type in your search button. Stop the video for a second and go and type in Driving with the Gemini on Apple Podcast, right? And on Spotify. Just follow me on Spotify. It's free. You don't have to pay. I think it like asks you to support the thing. That's only to pay me. But like honestly, I would rather you listen to me for free than pay me. If you want to pay me and send me money, obviously, like I would love that. But let's get the message across. Let me help you help someone else help me. Does that make sense? Because along our journey, I know you guys are gonna roll in and start the chat and just do all this creative stuff. So just come along on the drive with me. Just come. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. You're not gonna regret it. You're actually gonna be missing out. But yeah, guys, this is me. This is my face. If I look a little crazy, I'm sorry. Just came back from an Easter egg hunt with my job, and I'll probably insert some pictures. So yeah, I love you. Take care. Stay safe. And wait. Don't forget, I send daily Monday drive mail for a little bit of motivation on Driving with the Gemini. So don't forget to follow me, subscribe, and happy Easter. Recuerden que nadie es más santo que tú y tus amigas, ¿ok? Feliz Semana Santa. Hoy no se bebe, pero take a shot for me. Just kidding. Don't take a shot today. Just be holy in your holiness. And if you guys see me taking a shot, it was not a shot, it's water. Take care. And God bless.
Driving with a Gemini. Driving with a Gemini.